And a very welcome evening to the spooky. That came out well, didn't it? Well, very warm welcome to chapel. If it's your first time here, then you are more than welcome, and hopefully you will come back and join us again. As Tony said, it's my pleasure to be host for this evening, but I actually took over hosting after Stuart. So he was here holding the fort before me, and I don't know, I've got my crib sheet here because we know so much about Stuart, and if you've been part of chapel, then you will know him too. He's very, very versatile and flexible. You wouldn't think to look at him, but he is. Yeah, very good on the radio, ukulele, singing, dancing, all sorts of other things.
Dancing. Where that came from.
Also with his lovely
dancing.
wife, Tracy, because she does a lot with us as well, and Emily is here as well. So it's a whole family affair. Yeah, but we couldn't entice them up today. But thank you so much, and we're going to kick off in true wonderful spooky style with Mr. Stuart. Yay.
Thank you to Linda for that spectacular introduction there. The jokes can only get worse from here, by the way, and they will do. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hannah, but yeah. David's here, so they're going to get worse as well anyway. So. This first song I'm going to play is, I've tried to find songs that have a Halloween connection if possible. And this first song is something that I often try and do, and I often fluff. Are we losing it? Try it now. I'll be like this. I often fluff the introduction to it because that initial riff, I can't seem to get it. But to continue the Halloween theme, I've died on stage before, so if I die on stage again tonight, so be it. They do say that reincarnation is coming back again, so, you know, I'll be back next month as well if you let me. Okay, we'll try this one. It's about a man who thinks his wife's a witch. It's purely fictional, not real. Hello, honey. But when I was growing up, my brothers and I used to think my sister was a witch. We used to call her Witchy Poo, but that's just unfair and unkind. So this is How Come. How come when I get the ace of hearts, you always draw the ace of spades? How's that when your best friend brings you lilies on your birthday? Hey, how come? Hey, how come? Well, I ain't superstitious, but well, these things I've seen. How come? Hey, how come? I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. How come when the local clergy called, you tell me that you shouldn't wear black? What kind of bread are you gonna bake with that hemlock in your spice rack? Hey, how come? Hey, how come? Well, I ain't superstitious, but well, these things I've seen. How come? Hey, how come? I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. Spiders run, the cobweb's gone. Did you eat it when the moon was new? I drowned your cat, what do you say to that? I even broken up your broom. Hey, how come? Hey, how come? Well, I ain't superstitious, but well, these things I've seen. How come? Hey, how come? I ain't a superstitious fella, but it worries me. Do it slowly. Thank you. Apologies for the blood, it's everywhere. It's the last time I'm going to go in the cricketers before I come in here. Boom. Oh dear, oh dear. Can only get worse. Only get worse. Just a quick announcement, by the way. There's a football game going on tomorrow on the village green. Woo! when every shadow filled up with doubt. I don't know what you've done to me, but I know this much is true. I wanna do bad things with you. I don't know who you think you are, but before the night is through, I wanna do bad things with you. I wanna do real bad things with you. Thank you.
And a wonderful big thank you there to Stuart. So it's the first time he's been back with us in a very long time, because sort of life takes over and he had to change jobs and things like this. So it's been quite a while since he's not been here. So we gave him a very special welcome, and thank you for being back with us as well. And family, we haven't seen Tracy for a while either, so thank you for being with us today. And we're going to move on. We've got a next person that's going to be entertaining you. But first, we're just going to pop off for a little film. Now, this is made by Aaron, who's, you can't see because they turn the lights off that way, but he is a fantastic part of the team here. He does an awful lot of work, and so does his dad, Tony. So the tech and the lighting, without these two guys, and of course, Elliot, who's always there running the show. So can we have a big round of applause for all the techie? They're often in the darkness, but without them, we'd all be in darkness. So, and now we're going to have a look at a very short film, but it's from the ELDA, which is East Leeds Dramatic Artists. So close enough. Okay, fine. So let's see.
What's wrong?
Is it because I can't get it off?
Fuck off, you cheeky bitch.
What's wrong?
Well, I'm not going in there.
Why? Well, what is it then?
Basically, if you go in there, you're gonna fucking die.
Right. What is the real reason?
That is the reason. You would understand if you were from here.
Explain.
Right. Somebody went in there as a couple and they both died. So now anyone else who goes in there as a couple, they die too.
Super scary. I'm absolutely terrified.
You would be if you knew the story properly.
Are we then?
I can't remember it, but anyway, we're not going in there. End of story.
I'm going in there.
Are you fucking stupid?
Maybe I am.
Of what?
I'm just too scared and shy to get you.
Fuck off, you cheeky bitch.
I don't know. That's what it is. You're making up excuses. There were no bodies found. It's not haunted. It's not anything.
Why would I lie?
Explain.
Right, somebody went in there as a couple and they both died. So now anyone else who goes in there as a couple, they die too.
Super scary. I'm absolutely terrified.
You would be if you knew the story properly.
Tell me it then.
I can't remember it, but anyway, we're not going in there. End of story.
I'm going in there.
I'm not.
What are you telling me? If I go in there, I'm never coming back out.
Nope.
Are you sure? I'm gonna go in there
Okay.
and I'll come back out.
Don't come crying to me when you die.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, don't go in there.
Maybe I'll find a real man in here.
Cheeky bitch. I'm serious, don't go in there.
I'm serious. You're a pussy. Are you coming or not? Finally! Hello. When you get this, just call me back or shout for me or something. I'm lost and I don't know where you are. Please, I'll come out of the woods. It's getting scary now. Shout for me or something.
Evie! 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 Oh, of course, no bloody signal.
I like it. I love it. Scream. Trick or treat!
I saw you hanging.
Trick!
Now you're going to join me.
And just an introduction there. Here in the Chapel Arts Centre, we do many, many different things. The young generation are youngsters that come in and they start with trying the broadcasting. We've got creative writing. We've got all sorts of things going on. So if you haven't been here before or you want to come back and have another look, then you're very welcome. And just join in because there's something for everybody. Even if you don't sing like me, you're very welcome to the choir here because it's open to everybody. So they even open the doors for me, which makes a nice change because normally when I sing, everybody else leaves. But tonight we have a lovely young gentleman with us, Duncan. Now you might think about bunny boilers when we think about Halloween. Now this gentleman is definitely not a bunny boiler. No, he's a bunny freezer. So he's got really spooky stories about freezing bunnies. But we're not doing that tonight. He's going to be joining us. Big warm welcome, Duncan.
Thanks, Linda. Okay. I've looked under chairs, I've looked under tables, I try to find the key to 50 million fables. They call me the seeker. I've been searching low and high, I won't get to get what I'm after till the day I die. I've asked Bobby Dylan, I've asked the Beatles, I asked Timothy Leary, but but he couldn't help me either. They call me the seeker. I've been searching low and high. I won't get to get what I'm after till the day I die. I learn how to raise my voice in anger. Look at my face, ain't this a smile? I'm happy when life's good, and when it's bad I cry. I'm a seeker, I'm a really desperate guy. You're looking for you, I'm looking for me. We're looking at each other, and we don't know what to do. They call me the seeker. I've been searching low and high. I won't get to get what I'm after till the day I die. Thank you. That was a song by Pete Townsend, the writer from The Who, the band The Who, and I'm a big fan of theirs, and it was an honour to be invited here tonight, Linda Sage, and to be able to play that in front of you and it going out on YouTube, so no pressure, but thanks a lot for the warm reception. I'm going to do another one by Pete Townsend now, and this is a great song, and it's called Greyhound Girl. Each time we come here, I say we'll never come here again. And when we make love, I say we'll never make love again. But my little greyhound girl, you got me running down the track, my little greyhound girl. I'm in your trap. Each time we ride out, I say we'll never ride out again. When we kiss, I say we'll never, never kiss again. But my little greyhound girl, you got me running down the track, my little greyhound girl. I'm in your trap. I'm looking for reasons, but there ain't a way or a wherefore why to label on my little greyhound girl. You got me running down the track, my little greyhound girl. I'm in your trap. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Duncan, and great start today as well. Thank you very much for being with us. Right, and moving on. Now, Pete Townsend actually took me back a bit, and Roger Daltrey. Probably, maybe, Keith might be the only person in here that could know the place I'm going to be talking about. But a place called the Montague Arms used to be the Sunday afternoon. It was an open mic, but an open mic with a difference, because we used to get Pete Townsend, his name's gone now. What's his name? Daltrey, all David Bowie, all of them going down, and it was like an open mic. But we'd have Roger De Courcy, Jim Davidson, all the names. But that's where they would go and test out their things before they went into doing them properly. So a Sunday afternoon used to be a phenomenal afternoon, Montague Arms. But unfortunately, you have to live in a proper place. Oh, no takers. I got away with that one. No, it's down south, if you can't tell. I'm not local. Anyway, we're going to carry on now with somebody from very much the younger generation. And Mimi is with us now. Coming up through, it's very daunting coming out here and singing and getting yourself ready to do this. So progressing through, it really helps. So Mimi, good luck. And
Music first.
oh, we're going to cue the music.
We've got some music first, yeah.
Okay. So let me go back a bit about the young generation, because we do a lot here, from broadcasters to entertainments and writing groups. Peter is here. He's very much involved in all of our written word here. And the good thing is, because we're on air through digital, you can go back, and on the website, you can go back and hear everything that's gone before. And I must admit, I don't know about you, Peter, but I've been involved here about 4.5 years. Peter's been here a lot longer. But it's the first time I've ever seen Elliot without a cap. Yay! So there's lots to get involved with. As I said, the community cafe there is open as well. But for younger people, whether you've got friends, family, next door neighbours, the kids that really annoy you, if you want to send them somewhere to get something done, they can come and join us as well. So do have a look. And if you've got any ideas, we're really open. Also, anybody here quizzers? Anybody like to quiz? Oh, no, I can't count you because you come anyway. Oh, one at the back. Emily, yeah. Okay, we've actually started a new programme as well. We recorded the first one last Saturday, which was the obviously quiz, so quiz night. So we've got teams, and we're going to be doing battle. Now we sort of got the rough edges off, we know what we're doing, so we will be looking for more teams to go out, and we're recording them, so they're going to go out as programmes as well. So anybody that's interested in quizzes, come to me, please let me know, because I'm taking names, addresses, telephone numbers, bank cards. Anything else you're willing to give me? Okay, are we ready? And that was a great couple of songs there from Duncan, so thank you very much for being with us this evening. And we've got a young lady returning with us, and this is Mimi. And she's been coming to chapel about 3 years now. So tonight we're going to have two songs. One is her own, so well done for writing there. And a cover. So a big warm welcome. Here we go. Mimi, yay.
So, hi, I'm Mimi, and I am performing my title song from my album called I'm Sorry I Broke Your Heart. I only know one chord, so if you get bored, sorry. And if I get the words, then that happens, I guess. Oh, is that in tune? Still remember the look in your eyes, the sadness I caused you, and I'm sorry I broke your heart, and I'm sorry I tore you apart, and I hope one day you can settle down with the one who's right for you. I hope that they love you forever and ever. Hope that they don't hurt you the way I did. And I'm sorry I broke your heart. Sorry I broke your heart. And I'm sorry I tore you apart. And I hope one day you can settle down with the person who's right for you. And I hope that they make you happy. Hope that you never get caught sadness and pain again. And I hope that you will find the one who's right for you. And I hope that you can forgive me for hurting you. And I'm sorry I broke your heart. And I'm sorry I tore you apart. And I hope that you will live a good life of happiness and joy. And I hope that you will never be let down again. Oh, and I hope that you can settle down with the person who's right for you. And I'm sorry I broke your heart. So yeah, this next one is my version of Rolling in the Deep by Adele. Yeah. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. So go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your shit bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside of your hand, and you played it to the beat. Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. Just pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me feeling that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside of your hand. And you played it, you played it, you played it, you played it to the beat.
Fantastic, all the way through. Yay! Real good achievement. Big thank you to Mimi, wonderful achievement. Thank you so much. And we're going to go on to another bit of film at the moment. So we've got the second part of the film coming from the group that worked with Aaron and very involved. So let's go with number 2.
I am indeed.
What's better than this, eh?
Nothing is better than this.
Open nature, open camp.
And shit beer.
Okay.
And shit beer?
Yeah.
Well, next time you bring that beer.
Fine, I will.
Exactly. Told him not to go to college.
You were going to come over here, because otherwise you ain't getting none, are you?
I'd rather stay over there if it's this beer.
Hey! Cheers! Cheers, all lad! Family once.
It's fruity, it's for kids.
Right. I have a story for you.
Go on.
A true one at that. Have you heard of the giggle killer?
What the hell is a giggle killer?
Well, apparently the giggle killer doesn't. Have you heard of the giggle killer?
What the hell is a giggle killer?
Well, I heard the story about possibly a bloke. We don't know, but whoever this is tends to cut off his victims' heads and eat their brains. And here's the crazy part. He doesn't talk, he just keeps giggling all the way through the murder. How crazy is that?
I think you've been watching too much Silence at Lambdale, mate, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah, mate.
it's a good
You've
film.
been watching Friday the 13th again, you.
Too much TV will do that.
Alright, then what you guys got?
Here's one for you. What about the guy that got the phone call from beyond the grave? He'd just come, no, listen here, right? He's just come from his mum's funeral, yeah? And then the phone rings, and to his surprise, it's his mother.
Oh, fuck off.
Ringing from the guy. I shit you not. I shit you not.
That's creepy.
That is going to mess someone up, that.
I don't know whether it's true or not, but I'm just passing it on, that's what I've heard.
Did you guys hear the one about the devil box?
No.
Right, so there's this wooden box, and apparently it calls to people, drawing them in.
Right.
Speaking of calling people, there's a story. In fact, it's about this patch of woods. Apparently, people have been hearing well, hearing people calling them in. And after they go in, all you hear is screams. Maybe they've been driven mad. Maybe they fell over. But all I know is anyone who was called in hasn't been seen since. Oh, you're so easy.
That's good, isn't that?
Yeah, you got me there.
I'm not gonna lie, I need some new pants there.
So the tree down here could... No. I don't know.
Probably a deer.
Let's go have a look. Yeah? Right.
Hang on, guys, wait for me.
Come on.
Them together. I don't remember woods moving. Something in them trees. There's something. Can you see it?
I can.
What is that? What the hell was that? We need to get out of here now. Do you want to go first? Oh no, why don't you?
Well, I ain't going first.
Right. All of us. Together.
Looks like we might have lost him.
Yeah, maybe. What the fuck was that?
You're going to do a jingle again? Okay. Right, so Mimi, thank you very much for being with us, and a great way to get through. Joining us now, we have another young lady who's been around here for a few years, definitely developing her talent. Now, a spooky fact from her, but she was actually born with no nails, toenails or fingernails. But you can see she's got them now, so we're okay. So, lovely Hannah.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things, what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I'm coming home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. So won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you found the right man who fixed it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair? Are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time. I hear you still dizzy. 'Cause since I'm coming home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. So won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all the things, what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I'm coming home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. So won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, 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 oh, Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? I sit and wait. There's an angel contemplating my fate. And do they know the places where we go, where we're gray and old? 'Cause I have been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me when I come to call. call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I know I'll always be blessed with love. And as I'm feeling gross, she reads flesh to my bones. And when love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When it comes to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I comes to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead.
And thank you very much, Hannah. Great rendition. Well done. Thank you. And now we have somebody else joining us. I think it's for the very first time. So can we have a round of applause for a lady? Not the easiest thing. Yep, just do a little bit. All right. And thank you so much, Hannah, for a great couple of songs there for us. And we've got a young lady with us now, Joadia. And when I ask her about a horror or creepy story, anybody here seen Candyman 1? Oh, a few hand up, yes. So did you know that apparently they had to put the bees in their mouth to do that scene when they started off? Ooh, not something I think I'd even do for that. So, But anyway, she knew this fact more than I did. So a very, very warm welcome.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My face is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember the most, yeah. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Yeah. It's the climb. This is one of my favourite ones next. Well, you've come pretty far, but you know where you are, you're home. And the friends that you choose wanna walk in your shoes, you're home. Anytime you feel your skies are falling, look above, see the white silver lining. Listen up, it's your own freedom calling. Calling you to a day where you're shining. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight, there is a new star, shining so bright. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight, there is a new star, shining so bright. In this place where we belong, in this place where we belong. So get up when you're down, 'cause this homecoming crowd has come home. I was lost, I was found, took the long way around, but I'm home. You and me got a song that we're singing. You and me got a drum that we're drumming. Listen up to the changes we're ringing. Nothing's going to stop us from coming. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight, there is a new star, shining so bright. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight, there is a new star, shining so bright. Every day's a chance, every day's a choice. Even losers sometimes end up winning. So come and find your dance, come and find your voice, 'cause the party's only just beginning. There's a place where we belong. There's a place where we belong. And you'll hear us sing our song. In this place where we belong. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight, there is a new star, shining so bright. Out of the darkness, into the spotlight, follow your freedom, it's gonna be alright. In this place where we belong, in this place where we belong, in this place where we belong, in this place where we belong.
Great achievement. Thank you very much, Joaria. So great couple of songs there. And we're going to be moving on swiftly as the evening is progressing so well. And the gentleman joining me now is Keith, and we're going to be going to some spoken word. But this is a gentleman that talks proper like I does. was a great couple of songs from Dueria just before. And now we're going to go to another area of entertainment. And it's bound to be entertainment because he talks proper like.
I do talk proper like. Is that all right there, Elliot? Can you hear that all right?
And he did point out to me that I actually did an interview with Keith. So if you tune into that one, you hear two people that talk proper like.
Exactly. Thanks for taking my first joke.
Anyway, warm welcome with a spoken word, Keith.
Thank you. Well, Stuart told me not to do any jokes. He said if I do, they'll ask for him back, and he doesn't want that. So that's right. It starts off slowly and it gradually peters out. So the first poem is called Journey to the Abattoir. Don't worry. If you're a vegetarian, you're all right. The abattoir does not open until a late hour. We cross carpets of wildflowers, splashes of blood poppy, cold blue salvia, hacking over stone-dead walls, splashes of scarlet on each selected rain-matted fleece, sashes of crimson on white football shirts. Are you away to the abattoir? I'll see you there. Slicing our way through the training fields, cleaving at shins, stabbing late winners, carcasses scrubbed clean and clad in new cloth. The doors of the abattoir break their spine. The meat market floor is calling out to us, and in moments we fill it. There are about 30 of these in the centre, but I'd like you to meet this one, which is Nigel, isn't it? Is that what we decided to call it? Yeah, it's a great name. Very unpopular now for some reason. No one calls their kids that. They don't call them Keith either, unfortunately. But The Raven, who knows The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe? Put your hand up quickly. Yeah, I don't know. Not getting much back off you. Had a couple of really rousing acts, and then I'm just here to bring it all down. So, luckily, the next one is not by me. The next one is by James Fernie. A few of us know James Fernie, don't we, Peter? Aye. He sent me an email saying, could you please read this out? And I said, why do you want me to read it out? He said, because your portrait's push by the way. That's what he said. And this is called Dark, and it is, he said, a tribute to Edgar Allan Poe, hence the Nigel. It's called Dark. The sun appeared nailed to the sky as this day dragged on forever. Far off in the distance came the bark of a dog and a howl that made me shiver. As the demon grew bold, the air turned cold and my heart pumped sludge into my chest. Whilst the sun clouded over, I fought to recover my courage, for this must be a test. I reached for the railing amid the dark and the wailing, then felt hot breath on my neck. With both feet on the ground, my head turned around, oh, that's better, in search of some vampiral wreck. But peer as I might, there was no ghoul in sight, yet this voice in my ear said, beware. So I ran from that place, blind terror on my face, and fell headlong straight down the stair. Crashed against some wire mesh, I stared through the flesh of a face, right down to the bone. Then I screamed so in fright and woke to find it night, me in bed in the dark and alone. Up there, piercing the pall, a pair of eyes on the wall. Bore through me like cold hands of hell, till moonlight descended, and my nightmare, it ended, leaving the mirror and my own tortured shell. James Fernie, thank you. The final one, it was also inspired by The Raven, but I decided that I wouldn't write it anything like The Raven, so it ended up being called Raven-ish. Raven-ish. A couple of weeks ago, I went to see Tim Minchin. Who likes him? Yay, Tim Minchin. I went to see him at York, and he did some songs. And before some of his songs, he had what he called a glossary of terms, which was great. I thought I must use that for my poems because no one understands them. So, there's a couple of foreign words in here. Everyone knows what a banshee is, don't they? Right, well, I'm from an Irish family. Banshee is the woman of the fairy mound. Who knows what the plural for banshee is? Not so many takers. Menage. Menage. Ban is woman and menage. So you'll hear that word. And you'll also hear Is Anam Dom means that's my name in Irish. And Ban Bon. And Ban Bon sounds like a bell. That's the white woman. So, just in case you're wondering about these foreign words, that's what they mean. So this is called Ravenish. Away from shiny streets for my 9th harvest moon. Play where you like, but the cornfield, the scarecrows don't like to be woken, and besides, there is a banshee there. Ma gapes like the dead and pierces the air of the cobbled yard with a long, lazy scream. I do not mean to disobey. I tip-tap past and wonder if the tree on the edge by the farmer's shed has not moved. And closer. Are those the lower spindles? Or do the scarecrows have black wigs? And closer. Is that the raven, Nigel? We are both still, only I from dread of this cold, undead raven-ish. Raven-ish, like Poe's crow, locks ebony gloss atop white china skull, blood slicing from her eyes as another joins her, shifts shape with her, 2 bodies join at one face. Hair turns to black straw. New keening queens, Menage. Porcelain mandible, rudders the scalpel keen, wailing, to form words they never sing, yet drip into my bloodless eyes. My name is Never Now. Revanish is Anam Dom. I am abandoned and Ban Bon to a cornfield by you, selfish child. The sound, not from the pit of the gut, nor the fibrous gullet, nor the sudden lungs of soul taken young and vengeful, but cold, dead air from tremulous moor fills Never Now's still shadow. The air heavy as mould, the sound sterile as steel. The night lies beyond this darkness, and spinning to seek it, I fall among the corn, and the grievous squall expires. Silence splintered by the silly sniggering of rustic children, and I wonder which of them will die.
Oh, thank you very much. That was Keith, and it's always nice to hear from James Fernie as well. If you don't know him, just have a look on the site and you will find him because he does an awful lot within Chapel Well. And also Keith is a broadcaster with us as well. So again, man of many talents and many hats. And if anybody knows anything about my background, I work as a criminal psychologist. So I work with many lost souls, you might say, behind bars. But the next guest that we have that is joining us is a parapsychologist. So he talks to many people that have a lot more freedom. So introducing John, this is I think it's the first time been with us. Yeah, first time here. So first time for everything. So let's see what we can find out. John.
Is this the one? Yeah, as we just said there, I'm a parapsychologist, also a psychic medium. So I see, and a group of us, in fact there's quite a few in the audience here, Tony, and that they actually come to groups where we go and investigate. We're actually in here tomorrow night, believe it or not, to have a nice investigation of half a dozen people we've actually seen in here tonight, where there's been sat beside some of you that are in here. Okay, we do actually see quite a lot. Seacroft is a very active place. It was actually part of the War of the Roses. It was part of the round here. There was a child killed outside. We've actually been talking to him on the last group that we were with. And you'll see him quite a few. And as I've been talking to Tony and his lovely wife this evening, she's also been telling us about the gentleman that stood by the organ. That's around by the organ that stood just at the back of us here. And how he opens and closes doors and makes quite a lot of noise in here. All right? So if you do hear something, please don't be frightened of him. All right? One thing I don't like, well, one thing that myself and young Maria up there, who's actually stood sort of hidden out the way, is Maria is also a psychic when she comes round to it. She's very nervous, so please don't frighten her, all right, when you're doing it. All right. Maria's another one of our group. I'm going to ask you to have a quick chat with her. Okay, she'll tell you a little bit more. About your side.
What's he been telling you anyway? Of what did I miss?
I've told you nothing.
Is there anyone that wants to know anything about? Sorry. Is there anyone here that wants to know and got any questions about spirit or anything? No, that's it, yeah. Is it? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, well, you can do it tonight, it's fine.
Will the spirit be stronger on Halloween if it's all Halloween?
Not necessarily, no. It just depends. I mean, when they want to come out, they come out and they'll communicate. When they don't want to, they won't. It's a lot of people expect, you know, they'll go to have their fortunes told and whatever, and they go thinking that, you know, they want the loved one to come through. So they want the dad or the mum or whatever relative to come through. But it doesn't work like that. And then they get really disappointed and think, oh, well, that's rubbish because they never brought them through. But it just doesn't work like that. The spirit's always around you, but it just depends who's stronger that gets through. There's a lot of people that get, people that grew up that knew them, but they don't necessarily remember them. So it's a case of breaking it down and trying to give them clues as to who that person is, which is basically how it goes.
We were sceptic when we went to John and Linda's first do at the St. Carly Church Hall, and we were a bit sceptic, and I thought, I know certain things. And when John said, who wants to do a ritual in the kitchen, I went, in the kitchen, I've come out and I'm not going to say that again. I actually had my hood put up twice, there was only me in there, and then this one went, okay then, until we went downstairs into a small bar area, and he was with Linda, John's wife, and the table started doing a 360.
That was with me as well.
That's with you, wasn't it?
I started the table tipping, yes. He totally didn't believe in it at all.
No, he didn't. He thought it would.
No.
He never stopped talking about it because he said he didn't believe in it till late.
No.
But yeah, the table literally, they just had the finger literally on the top, and the table was just doing a 360.
Well, it's not a light table either, but I mean, if you have a table that's of weight and you've just put your finger on, it doesn't matter how many people's there, you cannot move the table. And was it Aaron?
It's Aaron.
Yeah, he totally didn't believe it, and I said, well, you know, come and join us. I said, you know, let's show Aaron what you can do. And we had Aaron running like mad around the table, trying to keep up with it spinning round. But things like that are a lot better because it's not something that you can make up. You can't force anything like that to work, like using boards or things like that. People can push them or, you know, yes, they can, but with a table, you can't do anything like that. So it's more, you're getting more proof with that. Yeah. Oh, crikey. I don't know about the weirdest. I mean, I've been pushed and pulled and tugged. You know, you get children that pull your clothes. They'll...
I've actually stood in the shower and pulled the shower curtain back and seen two people stood there. But it wasn't anybody but...
Mike, John. Mike. Sorry.
Have you heard anything weird happen, like the weirdest thing happened to somebody else?
Gosh, there's so many stories. What's the weirdest one you can think of?
Oh, goodness me, yeah. The weirdest one I can think of happened here in Seacroft. Believe it or not, I was actually at the village hall. And I was stood by the village hall and a little boy came up and said to me, hello. And I thought, well, okay, just a kid in Seacroft, really. And he says, I got killed here 150 years ago. He got run over by a coach. And I thought, yeah, okay, yeah, fine, no worries. You know, there's a lot of people sat in this audience thinking, what a flipping idiot. All right? Doesn't happen like that. Yes, it does. It can happen like that at any time. Anybody can happen, and anything can do for people. And as you say, you were sceptic until he came Tomorrow night, we're actually here again, and we're going to investigate this place, because this place is extremely active. It's very, very active, this place. And there's a lot of things. Yes, mate?
Can you see ghosts? I mean, I guess you kind of applies to my question a little, but like when you see ghosts,
yeah,
like with that boy, presumably that boy was appeared in solid form.
Yes.
Like
yes.
we did. Yeah.
Yes. I see you like that.
Yeah.
I see spirit. I'm psychic medium, so I see spirit as I see you now.
Yeah.
Whereas Maria sees you in mind's eye. I just turn around the corner and you could be literally stood there like that and just talk away to me. There's different abilities with different things when it comes around to the paranormal. Some people don't. Some people just smell it. Some people just hear something. Other people see, and everything that's sort of mixed in. Halifax? No, not really. No. I haven't really looked into it as such. I mean, around here, we were at the Craven Hall last month. We were at Craven Hall. Sorry? Yes, East Wisselman's Hall is very active. There's quite a lot around there. There was an orphanage around there. There was a lot of children that was killed. It's how people see it all the time. A lot of spirit is around. A lot of you would probably see it. Close your mind to it. Close your mind to it. A lot of the times because it's fun. For some people. Other people, it's exciting. Martin Ward walked there on the battle. You stand at the side and be quiet, and you will hear the battle.
Thank you very much, both John and Maria. And to keep things, when you go straight through, there's tea and coffee downstairs afterwards, so I'm sure if you want to have a further chat, then they're going to be about so you can find out more information, because it's very interesting. So first one for Chapel that I've known to come here and talk about. So thank you very much, both of you. David, would you like to come and join me? You have some music.
Great anywhere.
And a big thank you there for John and Maria for their presentation there. Very interesting. So do have a chat with them as well. Get in touch if you want to know more. So very interesting subject, especially for tonight. Yes. And the weekend, of course. Okay, we have with us a young man, David. He's been with us quite a few times, but normally he comes and he sings to us. But tonight we're going to have something completely different. Again, we got the written word as well. So big welcome.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Cool. How's everyone doing? Is everyone good? Good to hear. So yeah, as Linda said, normally you'll have seen me do guitar, singing and stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna try something a bit different tonight because yeah, I only got into poetry during the last lockdown, and yeah, about a month ago I got the guts to do it for the first time in public on the open mic scene. So yeah, I'm gonna do it tonight because yeah. Bear with me. So this first one's sort of a comedic one I wrote about my dream date, which basically describes any date I've ever been on. So yeah, enjoy. me and my crush went on a date recently. We went for a nice little walk along the beach, then sat and watched the waves crash and enjoyed the atmosphere. We were lost completely in what we were doing. It was surreal. We didn't want it to end. Once we were finished there, we went to this nice fancy restaurant for something to eat and carried on talking for what seemed like a lifetime. Everything was going perfectly. We smiled, we laughed, we held hands and everything. Everything was going to plan until we went in for a kiss. Just as our lips were about to touch, my alarm went off this morning. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I usually start with that one because the other poems that I've written or at least that I've performed are quite deep and quite sensitive subjects. And yeah, you'll see what I mean. So this one's probably a personal favourite of mine. It's one I wrote about like mental disabilities, stuff like autism, Asperger's, dyslexia, that sort of thing. And I wrote this like to tell people to see it as a superpower and a positive instead of a negative. So yeah, hope you like it. It happens to the best of us. It happens to us all. It happens to the people who deserve it least of all. No point being down about it, because that'll make it worse. And there's no need to be sorry, because it's not your fault. Use it to your advantage. Hey, look at me, I'm different. But I don't give a crap, because it's a gift God gave me. Sure, it may be hard sometimes, but you will be okay, because it's always part of who you are, and it will stay there every day. No one will think less of you, because we understand. We will all be there for you, support you where we can. So don't let your disability throw you down the drain, because you can't make a rainbow without a little rain. Thank you. Mike's escaping from me. Yeah, I'll do one more if that's okay. Yeah, if I can find the right one. Bear with me. Yeah, if you haven't realised, yeah, I've started writing poetry. If you didn't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit late for that joke. I will admit. I'm running an event on how to be disorganised. Yeah. I'm not sure when it's going to be or who's going to be there or anything, but yeah, I'll forget to keep you posted. Yeah, that's fine. Just pulling. See you somewhere. Oh, this is it. Yeah. Too many of these. I do apologise. So this last one's one I wrote about bullying awareness, because I got bullied a bit when I was at school, and I know quite a lot of other people who can relate to this as well. So yeah, hope you like it. Hey, I bet you like it when I do that. I bet you like it when I feel or act a certain way, or do something you might expect from me. I suck up to you as you bring me down to your level, simply because I stand alone, or because I'm different than the rest of you. I mean, it's the only thing that'll keep you quiet. At least that's what you say. Just because I give you what you want, will you really stop and keep your mouth shut like you say you will? Or will you keep asking for more like you have been doing? I guess we'll never know, because I'm not falling for your tricks again. Last time, I was unaware that you stuck a note on my back that said teach me, kick me, punch me. I'm a loser and I have no friends. Yeah, I've heard it all before. And I once fell for your scare words. You know where you said you'd hurt me if I told on you and so on. But here's the deal. I'm done with your silly, foolish and manipulative games now. I know better than that. And you'll see that eventually, in more ways than one. And that'll keep you quiet, won't it? Thank you.
Big thank you there to David, and the sentiment in those poems, especially, we can, I think a lot of us can know what it's like to be there, and anything that we can talk about for mental health is really, really important. The more that we talk about it, the more we normalise it and shed light on it, because while it's in the dark, that's while it festers and people make bad judgments. So thank you, David. Okay, we did have a final artist, Ramona, but... we're going to go to the film first. Okay, so we've got the third and final section of the film with Aaron and his crew.
Fright FM.
And unfortunately, like all good things, we do have to come to an end. So this evening, we're coming to an end with a fantastic young lady that's joining me. But I'm going to sign off so that when the singing is finished, you can come down and join us downstairs. And for those that are listening outside, do come back and join us on other programmes and have a look at the website and listen to some other programmes as well. But signing off for us this evening with a big special event here is Ramona.
Hi. This is a cover of First Day of My Life by Bright Eyes. I hope there's loads of skeletons behind me because it's a really sweet song, so it'd be funny to have like spooky boys. This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in that doorway. I went on the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. I was blind before I met you. Don't know where I am, don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. So I thought I'd let you know that these things take forever, and I especially am slow. But I realized how I need you, and I wondered if I could come home. Remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning? You said I thought it was strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up, and you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. Now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for a paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Whoa. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Thank you. So I actually have a gig tomorrow that I'm going to promote. It's in Pontefract at the Old Grocer's Pub. It starts at 2 p.m. I'm playing around 5 p.m. if anyone wants to show up. I also have tickets for a gig I have on the 5th of November in Leeds. So yeah. It's the first time I've played here in like well over a year, so it's really nice to be back. This is an original song that doesn't have a name.
everybody. Tea, coffee downstairs, and there's still some lovely cakes because Anne's been there doing all the baking for us. So thank you for staying with us all evening. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's wonderful having you back here. And of course, next month, we'll be back to do it all over again. So we did set a challenge last time that whoever came back and brought a friend. So if we can do the same this next time, we're going to be packed to the rafters. So thank you very much.